And we live, baby.
All right.
I was just about to
Pull up
curse
the camera.
the first like 1 second. I'm about to go, no, baby.
No, let's not. Let's not do that. Okay. Shit, we got hella characters.
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
There's a lot of bums in here, though. A lot.
Yeah, there's a lot that's gonna be in the bottom row for sure.
Yeah. But we can give it a second before we start.
Yeah, we'll wait.
How you holding up, Dice? I mean, I feel like I talked to you a good bit today, but you and Jello were cooking me all day.
No,
Just water versus HDMI. What kind of battle is that?
Oh man,
Y'all were frying my ass. What's good, everybody? Yeah. Khalil. Let's see, we got Khalil. We got a random fella. And we got Junior Morpheus. Junior Morpheus. Oh no. That name goes hard.
It is gonna suck. Or it does suck that we don't have a bocce chapter this week. So
fuck it, let's create our own chapter. Alright. Well, we could just get cracking. This ain't gonna be a super long stream or nothing, so we're not gonna spend too much time diddly daddling, you know, my old head slang. but so what I want to do though, Dice, is alright, so we have the GOAT section up top, right? We both know who's gonna be up there, right? I don't think if anyone in chat watches us, I don't think it's a surprise who's going up there for sure.
Agreed.
You know, it's our Hishaku Zaddy, Yura. But what I want to do is give you like one veto, like you know, one character that you could choose as a GOAT, like that I cannot veto, and I get one character that I could choose as a GOAT. But then that's it. We only get 3 GOATs. We only get 3 GOATs, Yura, and then you choose one, I choose one.
Okay. I feel like I'm gonna regret this already, but fine.
I love it. Oh, all right. Oh, and they got Yura's volume cover image. Damn, they really just updated this tier list. Whoever did it, shout out to them.
Did they? Oh yeah, that's true. Look at Hokuto as well.
Yeah. So who you got in this GOAT section? I know it ain't Samura.
No, we starting with the GOATs. You want to start with the GOATs?
I mean, I put Yura up there.
I thought we were gonna start with.
All right, we could go in order
Already?
if you like. Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, that's.
No, I was thinking we get some of the fucking fodder out of the way, or some, you know, some of the who cares, just some, not all of them.
All right, some of the poo characters. All right, so we got Shiba. We'll get him down. We'll get Samura. I'm just playing.
Like, I don't know, best genius head ass.
Oh man,
where do you think you put it?
Let my the scholar go.
I think we can put him in.
What's up, Jalen? Not Sword Saint. What's goody? What's goody? Here he go. And Samura better be in GOAT. I got bad news for you.
What you mean?
I don't know. Dice might
at least one of those going.
Yeah, Dice might put Hirohiko in GOAT. Let's be dead ass here. I know, who I'm putting in GOAT. Let's see, Sumi, that's a strong contender, but we'll go in order and then we'll just see when the GOAT pops up.
Fine. All right.
Because we're only giving Dice gets 1 GOAT, I get 1 GOAT, and then of course we have the overall end all be all Yura as a GOAT. Wait 1 second. My bad, my daughter's knocking on the door.
Okay, so GOAT isn't just like a regular S tier then. So it's there's like a cap to it. I get what you're saying now. I'm kind of slow like that. Okay. Nah, man, don't worry. We ride for Hirohiko here. At least I do. We'll see though. But GOAT, like, yeah, there's a limit to it. It's gonna be tough. I don't know.
My bad. Oh. Unlike Samura, I had to go be there for my daughter.
Oh God.
Oh, bro. That's what I do, bro. Alright.
Okay, let's do this.
Alright, so first up we got Kunishige. That's dad, literally. That's dad. I mean, I think there's a lot of characterization left, still need to be seen, but I mean, he's at least a good character at the bottom line.
Yeah. So just so we're clear here, you said it was like a total of three goats, right? A goat for each one, and then
Yeah.
Yura.
Yeah, Yura,
Okay.
you choose your goat, I'll choose my goat when they pop up. Hokuto Hokuto is in my top 10 for sure, and he hasn't even been in the series long. He's like sub 20 chapters. I know Sword Saint. It's so funny. Sword Saint and he's actually got the Soga profile picture. He loves Kunishige because I know he'd be on Twitter talking about Kunishige.
Yeah, I mean that's because I agree with you. I do think there's a good bit of characterization left for his character. Like I think we'll get to see more. So I'm like kind of you know indecisive between good or great. I would say good just because I think it's gonna get better. But I also think he's already done so much for the story that if we don't get any more from his character, he's kind of like his presence is always gonna be felt. So
Yeah,
I'm I
let's
don't
put
know,
him
man. I'll
great.
kind of leave it up to you.
I'm cool with
Yeah,
it
yeah.
because
See, I'm not mad at that.
he jump started the entire series, basically. Well, I mean, Soga is
Yeah.
like the initiator of like the driving the plot, but Kunishige made that happen with the creation of the swords.
Yeah, and it's crazy because like everybody reveres him, like even Yura who killed him, like he was just mad, but it's we're
That
about to see how Soga also responds to what he did, but it's crazy because everybody's a fan.
Yeah, fan. That's a good point, though. Even the people that are technically oppositions of his like ideology of what we see, as he talks to Chihiro and all that, it's the fact of they did like revere his work, and it's
Yeah,
more so like they were let down by him restricting it or taking them away from the world.
yeah.
Like we see with Soga. But now here's where next up we have Chihiro, right? Now, he's my second favorite character, and do I give him the goat spot? Because I mean, this dude, that little motherfucker be moving me. Chihiro be moving me, bro. I can't lie. How do you feel about Chihiro? I mean, he's great,
I mean, he's
easily.
definitely yeah, exactly, easy. Definitely not my goat, I'll tell you that. But
Damn.
uh but definitely a great main character. Yeah, nothing short of that. Not really much to say. Like, I still think there's a lot left to be seen. I've been saying that the best is yet to come. I still stand on that. But he is at the very least already a great main character.
Yeah, I mean, for now, we'll put him in great. Maybe I might change my mind and move him up to goat.
Stand on business, Ty.
Oh man, don't because like the other person that I want to put in goat. I mean, they're like a bit ways down for when we have to see them, and we can skip over like the non important characters or just throw them in. Who cares? Um, like Sheba and I'm just, uh, but
Stop with the Shiva shots, man.
Jalen says, honestly, I think Shihiro is
Yeah,
good, but I need more from him. Yeah, Dice. I think Dice has said that in an episode, a few episodes back, of just saying like he's there and he's like a good vehicle through the story, but there's that one that like just something for him to overcome as a main character. It just seems like he always has the answer for everything, like right in the moment.
yeah, yeah. No, I feel what Jalen's saying.
All right, we'll just go the fish. The fish are cool, but
Yeah, we putting them up or
nah, they wouldn't.
what?
They're attached to Chihiro. They would Chihiro. Sword
Yeah,
Saint
like
says
Ensign or whatever.
yeah, Chihiro might be my favorite MC in a while. See, I really like Yuji, uh, but like Chihiro does his like rock solid conviction early on, and the fact that he does get like reality checks along the way. But we're missing that one moment where he does actually crash. Because even with the Samura thing, he bounces right back from it. It's like we need to see him take a big L. and maybe that time is coming. With Samura facing off with Soga.
Yeah, but it is interesting because like obviously within like I'm trying to see how I can phrase this in a way that just isn't redundant or obvious, but it does feel like within the context of the story and the world of Kagurabachi, he does feel like the perfect main character in a way. When you look at his story and the kind of opposition he faces and how he overcomes it, like you know me, I totally agree with like we still needing to see more emotion and like a obstacle that he truly has to work hard to overcome, but it never feels like he's holding the story back. Like that is something I will say. As far as I do have like my critique about him as a main character, it never feels like he is a crutch in the story or holding it back in any way. It does feel like he is the appropriate main character. We just like I say, we just have yet to see more growth.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. It's like he's a solid vehicle through the story. He like
Yes.
gets us where we need to go, but we're looking for like that character defining moment. And I mean, to be
Yes. Mhm.
fair, like we're at 106 chapters. We're good. No longer can we use the excuse of, oh, it's still early on in the story. We're now at like, we're at the chunk of the story now. Like now with this big arc coming to a close, and we're seeing how dramatic the shift in like just a shift in the world is going to be after this and the aftermath. Like so, going forward, it is going to be about everyone kind of just standing on their own like their laurels and standing on business and growing from there. Like we can't give them the benefit of saying, "Oh, it's early, it's too early." That doesn't work no more. You know what I mean? But we could just
Yeah,
go to Shiba. Chihiro may be bumping up the goat though. Like that might be my
we'll
my
see.
yeah.
We'll
But
see.
Shiba. Now y'all know, if y'all know, there's two people that I'm like I get shit for, and it's Shiba and Samura. I like them as characters, or I don't like them that much, but objectively they do have value and they are good characters. That's how I should say it. But I'm gonna let you cook on Shiba.
Yeah, I was for a minute here. I was kind of like debating, like, yo, should he like actually go in mid? Like, for a minute, like, let me think about it, like, but like,
Cook.
nah, like, no, like being fair, he did put in some work at the Rakuzaichi, and he has like recently, obviously, he had his moment with Samura kind of helping him lock in. We know he's been rescuing the civilians or at least getting them out of danger. So and himself as a character, even though he's very flawed because clearly he's, for the sake of the story, he's let Chihiro, go on this revenge quest, which is obviously not what an adult should do, but this is a fictional story that obviously, has to be told and we're here to enjoy. But yeah, all in all, I do think he's a good character. I'm not sure how much Hokazono has to say in regards to like his character. I do think he'll obviously do more eventually.
Yeah, I'm
But
thinking
we'll see.
he's more just like an enabler for like the MC, basically to get the MC
Yeah.
to point to be able to like flush the story out. Oh, smooch on my cooch.
What's up, Smooch?
Yeah, so smooch. Let's
Yeah.
see. Sword Saint says, back in chapter one, when talking about the process of how forging can turn rough ores into a beautiful katana, I think it refers to Chihiro himself and his journey. I agree, because like I always say that Kunishige's greatest masterpiece isn't the Magasumi, it's Chihiro. I've been saying that for almost a year now, and I do think like Chihiro's growth is gonna basically just be like all of like Kunishige's his years of work will be like flushed out through Chihiro's like characterization and basically be an ultimate masterpiece of all his ideology and how he truly like looks at the world now. What's good,
No, yeah,
Bingo?
that's a good one as well because on top of that, there's also the fact that Kunishige has told Chihiro that, he's gonna have to look at his world through his own eyes and kind of like carve his own path, and that is very consistent, like with like what we've seen from him. So yeah, I really like that
Yeah.
from Not Sort of Saint.
And then Khalil said, "Don't forget he saved a zombie too." Yeah, I mean,
True.
poor zombie got
Yo, what's up,
no
Bingo?
arms, and Jello's here. Tangerine, Chihiro, not Tangerine. Listen, bro, he might be goated. I just need a minute. We're limiting ourselves to each only have one goat. Like Yura is the end all be all goat for us. Like we over here sipping the tip. Pause, but you know. You know the oh yeah, Chihiro not being his masterpiece would be bad writing. Yeah, I could see that for sure. All right, but
Yeah.
what kind of get going? Hatshaku is a mid or cheeks? Like that's about him and that dumbass hat gotta go. My least favorite Hishaku. Hakri has to be goat, no question. We'll see when he comes up. We're only giving ourselves one goat
Let's see.
each, so we're not putting. There's a lot of great characters in Kagurabachi, so it is hard to just choose one goat out of like the plethora of characters we have here. Man, I'm just putting Chihiro in GOAT. Fuck it. I was thinking
I
about
was
it.
about to say. I was about to say.
So that's my GOAT. So
Stand
now
on business. Stand on
we
business.
only got Dice. Those are my two favorite characters. So we gotta see what Dice has to choose. But how you feel about Hashaku, Dice?
Yeah, I think mid is good. I think mid is good because obviously we saw him in chapter one. He's definitely more relevant than what it seems like. I insist that he's, like the fact that his name hasn't been revealed, the Hishaku symbol being on the other hand, we don't know what's up with his eye. Like there's definitely something up with him, but we just haven't seen it yet. So until we do, I think it's mid.
Yeah, and I mean this is, and y'all remember this is like more of a subjective tier list and like objective writing. It all kind of plays a part into like how we view certain aspects of the story. Like Uran, like she's good to me just because of her position in the story. She isn't meant to be like have this deep character writing. She's more just like in presentation and known as like a top tier fighter in the Hishaku. I don't expect her to have this like deep backstory and lore and these like dynamics with other characters just because of like the position she's in. Like Hirohiko plays holds a heavier seat in the Hishaku than she does. Obviously, like we get the characterization through that, but so like I like Uran more than I like Hatshaku.
Oh
But
man, are we ranking Urang now?
yeah,
Okay.
Daffy.
Oh, Sojo Glaze coming up. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, Daffy. Uh
That damn
I
duck.
don't know, man. See, Urang is right there with Hatshaku for me. Um
But she's Bay.
you're- uh yeah, I guess. Fuck it.
Yeah,
I'll let
buys.
you kind of steer the ship.
Tiberius buys. Daffy, chill, bro. Why don't you go read some One Piece? The damn duck. And look, see, like Jello wants Kiri and Goat. See, like there's so many cool characters, and everyone's got like a favorite. Like Bingo says, had Shaku was Yura's first ally. Dead ass. Like I literally just had a theory video about Yura.
Sure.
Like Yura was kind of excuse me. Yura probably went on a similar journey as Chihiro did, where he started with like this path of like what he needed to change the world, his justice, and then had Shaku was probably his first like comrade who helped enable him on his journey to get him in the position he needed to be, and thus he started building. Thus he started building the Hatshaku. I mean the Hishaku. Fuck Hatshaku. But
But yeah.
yeah. All right, Sumi.
So who are we
Oh,
moving
shout
on
out to
to?
Ryan's or Fear. What? Let me make sure. I want to make sure. That's our boy Rage Fear. I said Fear Rage. My bad, bro. I was trying to think of your Twitter ad. Shout out my
No
boy
searching.
Rage. I'm a smooth
What's
brain,
up,
bro.
Rage?
I'm a smooth brain. But shout out to Rage, Kagurabachi Colorings. Hit him up on Twitter. But let's just
Yes,
keep
peak.
going because we're not gonna be streaming super long. Trying to keep it under 90 minutes.
Who we got now? Hokuto?
Hokuto, great, easy, right?
Kurishige, then nah, it's good. I got him at good right now.
You're kind of cutting up,
I think
brother.
good for sure.
Yo, Dice, you cutting up a little bit, bro.
Ah, shit.
You sound all right now.
Okay, let me know if it gets too bad.
Yeah, you're good now. But
Okay.
Hokuto, like Hokuto is kind of like what I said about Uran. You know, it's more about like what position your like what's their part in the story and how well do they flush it out. Not every character is meant to be super deep, but Hokuto, like Uran, but even better on presentation. But Hokuto on presentation lives up to everything. Like he is just a sword maniac.
That's a good point. I guess that's a good point. Like, given like the standards, because what you were saying earlier, like not every character is kind of measured the same. If we're kind of going by that, then yeah, it makes sense to have him at great. Like he hasn't disappointed at all.
Facts.
So
And like people want a new tier in between goat and great, but like bro, like I get Kagurabachi got a lot of fire characters, and don't get me wrong, but goat, I think goat is such an overused term now. That should the greatest of all time. We can like that's why I'm only limiting one to for each of us, and then of course you're the overall goat. But think about great. Like when you say someone's great, that's heavily like that's heavy praise. You know what I
yeah, for
mean?
sure. I mean greatness,
Yeah,
right? People
like
talk about greatness. So
yeah, that's yeah. So I like I think good, great, and goat is like a good balance. Because then it's like good, really good, kind of great, great, super great. You know what I mean? It just gets kind of
yeah, no, I mean it also like the point is to also make it hard. So it's also like part of the discussion, right? But
true.
it makes sense. Like I obviously know where people are coming from. It's we obviously like we don't think like this, right? Like we don't have just what is it, seven ways to view characters, right? So it's obviously more nuanced than that. But who we got next? Are we skipping Char? That
Yeah,
is that Char or
Hanao
is that
and we got
Hinaro?
Hinao and Char's up next. Like they're just hard because
Uh,
like I feel bad putting him in
I
mid, like especially Char.
no,
Like
I
Char's
mean
got to be
I
good.
think Char's good. Yeah, Char's good. Like
Hanao is
I think
just
there's no debate about that.
Hanao just she's there. Like
Yeah, she's barely a character at this point because like we haven't seen her in a minute. She hasn't even been addressed. She very well could like not even appear again. Like if Kagurabachi like I don't think so, right? Because I thought like she at least had like a cool design. But just think about like other much cooler like female characters that have taken the spotlight and have like more to offer, bring to the table. So should she even go up there? I don't know.
yeah, like
Or mid.
I'm gonna put her in
Damn, next
mid,
headshot is
but
crazy.
I'm gonna put her ahead of Hishaku just cause of the agenda, which that should still be praised. You know, just cause like think about her chapter count, like at least Char within the her panel count and what she's accomplished in her like panel count, you know, she's made an impact, and we know that she definitely has a place in the story going forward, at least to some extent. But now we can
And to
go.
what Bingle is saying, just real quick to what Bingle is saying now, that's effectively like that's pretty much why I'm giving her, which might be like a bit of a cop out or not really be fair, but that's at least that's how I'm ranking her, just based off like impact that she had on Chihiro. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
you're
and
not lying.
dead ass. Like people don't like it because you know everyone's got subjective opinions. But the truth is, like, look at this tier list so far. It's pretty balanced, you know. And
Yeah,
obviously, there's
yeah.
bias here. You know, I mean, we could just do this, but we could just put Sheba and
We'll see.
Fraud.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop
Uh,
it! Where we
uh,
going? Madoka sorcery
yeah,
now or what?
Madoka. Yeah, Norosuke Madoka, Daruma Sorcerer. Like, I mean, even
Is
his
he the
part.
first cheeks?
Oh no, I think he's mid, bottom mid. Like he's cool,
Mid.
but like he's really just like honestly his
I mean,
sorcery is pretty destructive. Like in terms of just sorcery, like with no enchanted blaze, he's probably tearing some shit up.
the thing is that similar to like this is the way I see it, similar to like how Char, and to a different degree, right? Like was to basically set up a lot of like Chihiro's character. It's kind of like what we see with Madoka, because like he has this whole little redemption moment, and then fucking Sojo comes in, and I think that's like, I guess like that's like really good, which might be like go against my whole argument. So I guess mid is fair, but he gets done so dirty, bro.
Yeah, he really does. Like right when he's like things are looking up for him, and it's funny. Like Bingle says that we're gonna probably enter a time skip after this arc, so maybe Char will do something. I mean, I don't think Samura's making out of this arc, so having someone that can heal is gonna be
No, don't
super
tell him that
important.
because he
Hey, bro,
doesn't
I
get
stand on
that.
business about Samura dying this arc. I've been saying it since
Uh,
chapter 70 in the 70s. Five
we'll
chat.
see,
Remember
bro.
my 5 chapter? Like he's gonna die in 5 chapters. That was 30 chapters ago. But he's definitely
Oh
gonna die
man.
in the next 5 chapters. Shout out to Morpheus. Appreciate you subbing, bro. All right, so y'all heard it here first. Samura dying in 5 chapters. Don't. If you know about the last time I said that, just forget about it. But don't piss me off.
Oh man.
Uh, we can skip those. All right, so now let's start the Sojo glaze. Get the honey out. I'll let you cook.
Shout out Morpheus. You know what, man? I think I might regret this, but I think this is my goat.
Oh,
I think this is my goat, man. My first like favorite character in the story. I thought that like his opposition to Chihiro and like what like the conversation that he brings, and like the way he forces Chihiro to kind of become more resolved in his beliefs is, I think, like peak in just 18 chapters. And also what we've seen from like Yura and now Soga, I feel like his character is also as relevant as ever since he's like been present in the story, because these are all things that he kind of brought to the forefront, obviously in like a much more sadistic, like, more, he was clearly a villain that like believed in destruction, which isn't exactly what Yura and Soga are claiming to want, right? But I just think like his viewpoint of the Enchanted Blades is like the interesting conversation, or at least my favorite conversation in regards to Kagurabachi and this whole thing about like the power of the Enchanted Blades and should they or shouldn't they be out in the world. um so yeah, that's my goat, man.
well, you said it. I can't argue with you, fam. That's your goat. That's your goat. Let me see some. I want to see something real quick. How do
uh,
I? Okay, let's see. Fruit milk. Oh, look at this. Jello said base. Nobody throw hands with kids over milkshakes like Sojo.
that's my goat, bro. I'm saying that's my goat.
All right, let me. Hold on. I'm gonna type out a pinned message.
He's also like Kunishige's realist fan, bro. Nobody writing for Kunishige like him. Just saying. Him and Not Sourcing can go band for band for who's Kunishige's biggest fan.
Pin this message. Okay, there we go.
Yeah,
All
that
right,
way everybody knows for sure.
Okazona's favorite. Yeah, the only dude that gets extra chapters. All right, so we got next. There's a lot of bums. Okay, now we got the executioner up next, Azami. I got him in great personally.
Yeah, recently. I agree with that. I agree with that.
It's like Azami swing back with what?
And he's still swinging though. He's swinging his legs or whatever.
Yeah, boy.
Uh,
I'll tell you, boy. Him and what's your boy's name? Ikuto. Him and Ikuto, they fuse, boy. That's a problem.
no, but if it wasn't for like that, recent stretch of chapters, I don't think Azami would be in great. Just saying, like it's what he like. A lot of the work he did recently has, in my opinion, does some heavy lifting. Because besides that, he was kind of like in Shiba stat. Like before that, he's kind of like in Shiba status.
Yeah, it's like their reputation was carrying them. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, Azami. Obviously, Azami was like instrumental in holding up Yura long enough for Shiba to get there, right? Because without Yura stalling, without Azami stalling Yura, that then Shiba may not have gotten there in enough time, which is very on character for him. Uh, so Azami was instrumental in everything playing out the way it was. Because we don't know what happened if Yura just straight up broke Soga out, and then them two are both just like walking up with together. The 11,
Yeah, no, that's
11
true.
yen, 11-cent merchant.
Yeah, no, he pulled up like a like a demon, like a walking corpse or whatever, and
Yeah, throwing feet
just enough
around.
time.
And bro, he was really putting everything on the line just to revenge Kunishige too, you know? So you gotta respect the
Yeah,
man for like saying, trying to like rest easy. I mean, he the boy lost both his arms, but round of applause for him anyway. That he is in my like top 5, top 6 characters. Alright, so next
yeah,
we're gonna go Ikuto, speaking of. I mean I got him in good. I just,
yeah,
I think he's just
yeah.
solid. We don't
At the
have to
very least,
talk much. We don't have to go deep on everybody, but we do have our first
yeah.
fraud coming up, and that
I
would
will say
be
about Ikuto, just real quick, like if it wasn't for again that the recent couple of chapters that we got from him, definitely like not even worth putting up. But yeah,
someone says Shiba under the armor. Hishaku is really disrespectful. Yep, yep. Ain't trying to hide it. I'm a straight brother. Nah, Azami got disarmed, degloved. No glove, no love. Maybe he should
no,
have
but
put the gloves on.
has Hokuto not done more? Think about it. He killed Misaka, killed Kunishige, like
Throwing hands. He was throwing
put
hands with Uruha, which Uruha without the
in
enchanted
work.
blade was like the strongest there.
Yeah, and he like he neutralized his EI White Purity style. So Hokuto done more in like a way less amount of
And he's
chapters.
hot.
Uh, yeah, he finds out.
He's hot.
Oh man.
All right, but our first fraud,
That's funny.
Kazane.
Yeah.
We
Kazane. Oh man, Kazane gets done so dirty, bro.
deservingly so. Where's he at? They're attacking Kabanabi headquarters, and a dude with no legs is pulling up first.
That might be like the best argument just to like why he should be in fraud 100%.
Like, bro. Like,
Yeah.
and then you say,
Yeah.
oh, well, he lost the arm. Azami lost both arms.
Ikuto, bro. Ikuto dragging himself.
Yeah,
Like,
poor little Tink, bro. We got.
oh.
Good lord.
Yeah. No, I agree. Definitely.
Yeah, he's a
I'm
fraud,
not even
man.
trying to hate. I'm not even trying to hate.
He
Just
should be
saying.
elite tier. Okay, buddy.
Who said?
Rage.
I told you.
Rage. Kazani really got shooters like that?
No. Rage definitely memeing, bro. Ain't no way.
Yeah.
Ain't no way.
All
Ain't
right.
no way.
I mean, Char's mom is cool, but oh my, wait, hold on. I might just see somebody I might have to like put on timeout for a second. First fraud is the flame bone chick. There's been like 4 major incidents since her arc, and she never fucking does shit but has a weapon on par with this enchanted blade. Oh my god. God damn. Fuck no, baby.
They fry Hiyuki. Where is she, bro?
Yuki is spooky. No, she's in the next row.
Okay. You frying.
Damn.
They frying her ass for sure.
Alright, but next we got Kazan. So we're gonna put respect Hiyuki for real. Cheeks, right? Kazan and Cheeks. Like, cause he does, he is important to the story, but he is Cheeks nonetheless.
Kazan Cheeks, I mean, stuck to a wall, like you've been saying.
He caught that.
I don't know what he was trying to do against Azami.
He thought he was about to do something, bro. That boy on the week of the Burger King promotion, that boy called a Whopper. Hiyuki's time is yet to come, and she is playing an important role. It's just not on panel. Like, she is for sure protecting. She's holding everything down. Subaru and Pinky, I'm sure.
All right, buddy.
Hey, Hiyuki is Pookie at the end of the day. All right, then we got Sideburns.
Yeah, I fuck with Hiyuki.
Where we got
Sideburns. Which Sideburns? Izaru or
Izaru? There is a Bingo and Izaru battle of the worst sideburns. Where you got Izaru?
See, I think he's good. I think he's good. I
I,
think he's a solid character.
yeah, he is pretty good. You know, like I
Why you
said, the role he
man?
plays. You know, like he isn't meant to be like a fan favorite, but he was holding shit down in that security room.
Yeah, he snuffed out the one dude within the core that was helping the Hishaku get inside.
Me and you might be Izaru lovers. We might be
Yeah,
Izaru sympathizers, bro.
the two Izaru sympathizers out there, bro.
Don't
He's
worry,
also with Hakuri right now.
Bingle. Dice will make sure Natsuki gets in a really good position. Don't you ain't gotta
Oh
worry
yeah,
about
bro.
that.
Don't you worry.
And bro, we gonna link up. We ain't forget about you. We'll definitely link up soon.
Yeah. We'll
This
make
is a
that happen.
spur of the
Easy,
moment
bro.
thing.
Yeah, no, Natsuki going up there for sure.
But we can just kind of move forward a bit. We're not gonna do like we'll talk about Ichiki.
Ichiki now?
It says Shiba also speed blitz, and an empowered Yura. I mean, he teleports, but I mean, he has a cooldown on that teleport, right? Even though it doesn't seem that way all the time, I think it's inconsistent. Against Tenri with the Datanseki, he was almost caught by all those blades because Chihiro steps in and kind of saves him. So I mean,
Yeah, no, I mean, Shiba's done his thing. We're just memeing. Shiba's for sure done his thing, and like recently, like he definitely had to pull up, and if it wasn't for him, like shit would be a lot different, right? It's
yeah, I
like
mean, let me
the
put it
fight
like
wouldn't
this:
even be going down.
if he can teleport, where was he during the theater incident? Because fucking Hirohiko was just origami flying an enchanted blade in the sky with origami butterflies or whatever.
Well, yeah,
Shiba could have just teleported and grabbed it, and we got a sword back free of charge.
Well, yeah, let's not get into like the whole where's Shiba.
Yeah, I'm on my way while he's
right?
still in the shower.
Yeah, because that's
All right. Well, next
yeah,
up,
he's done his thing.
Ichiki, put him in good.
Yeah, good, I guess. Yeah.
She was taking a
Good
dump.
or whatever.
He is a dump, okay? Yatsuru, we won't rank her, but I think she will play an important part going forward. I think she might have more of a part in the story later on. Kudo doesn't really do a whole lot. I mean, do you want to rank Kudo?
Just put him in mid just for the sake of
high mid.
He high mid.
High, yeah, it's like extra medium. It's like
no, yeah, like the most mid that you could ever mid.
The best kind of mid. That's that good kind of mid where you're like, it's all right.
Yeah.
But now Samura.
I mean,
I got him top of great.
Yeah. Let's be real. Definitely great. Because if Azami isn't great, fucking Kunishigi and Kuto are great. Like,
Samura, we could put him in fraud if we're talking about parenting.
Yeah, we're talking about being a present father for sure.
All right,
for sure.
Uraha is up next.
That's not what we're doing.
Shiny, what's up, brother?
Gotta be great. Gotta be great as well.
Yeah.
What's up, Shiny?
Easy. Platinum.
Yeah, it's gotta be great.
Platinum raid over here. Yeah, objectively, Samura is one of the best written characters with one of the most like synced and like well-rounded backstories and like characterization in present time. But we just personally, subjectively, aren't as big on him as everyone else. Like I said, he's gonna die in 5 chapters. Happy holidays to you as well, Shiny. Appreciate you. Uraha is a GOAT. But like I said, we only get one each. So Uraha is he up there. And in that picture, he is definitely he's serving cunt.
Yeah, for sure.
Let me check. We're not gonna do Subaru or Pinky, but we got Soga.
Give me a minute, brother.
Okay.
Just give me 1 minute.
Don't worry. I'll entertain the chat. Roast session of Samura. Let's go. I'm just playing. My Ghost Samura ain't folding, big bro. Hey, look, If he don't, all the credit in the world to him. If he ends up at the end of the story being able to live a happy, normal life with his daughter, shout out to him. That Iori deserves that. I'm just thinking the death flags are ever so high and his death flag's been flying for a while. Soga said, "You know my sword can kill you, even with the immortal phoenix." Smurda just was like, "Oh, you're right." Yeah, the blind elephant in the room, as I like to call him. Yeah, that is crazy. He got the bird knocked out of him. Like, watch. And in the spread, I'm just gonna use this. Urha's a good character, man. He is like a golden retriever. Bro, in this spread, hold on. This shit always fucks up. Bro. He got like the bird knocked out of him. I'm telling you. Yeah, Uraha, he's pretty simple. Like a golden retriever is actually a very good like comparable, like a good parable to him. 1 second, guys, sorry. You know, he's kind of like he's just there, but he's down for the cause. And he's really a demon. Like, he just seems like, oh, he's a chill guy. But once he takes that sword, it's like, it's death. I would like to see how he used Kumiyuri, though. You know what I mean? That is one thing that I would like to see. Because Kumiyuri just seems like a, almost like a scoundrel's weapon. I think Urha just really rides for like the Rakuhira boys. You know, Kunishige and Chihiro, I think Kunishige most likely gave him purpose when he needed it the most. And that blade basically gave him like a new lease on life. But the problem is, you know, what transpires after the war, or like at the tail end of the war, it just kind of changed everything. But we do see when the, you know, his guards like lay their life on the line for him, it, you know, he does value life. And we know with Kumiyuri, like the more you value life, it kind of, that plays a part into the usage of the blade. So I do hope we see a flashback of him using it, and the, you know, the third ability and all that. Oh yeah. Like, he asked Hakuri, "Oh, you're gonna be my security?" Hakuri wasn't gonna do shit. You know, he was on burnout.
All right, I'm back.
We're just talking about Urha and like his usage of the Kumiyuri during the war.
Ooh.
Yeah, because like it's kind of a scoundrel's type of blade. You know what I mean? You could do some really like, look at how Hirohiko uses it, and that's mostly why like my perception of it is like that. Which, you know, as Gunstar says, he most likely used it in a different way, more as like a genjutsu, not to like necessarily control the dead or anything. But now,
yeah, I mean, I am wondering how different it looked, because it couldn't have been all that different at the same time. I think so.
Yeah, like the wielder like influences the blade.
For sure.
But we gotta get through this. I know we can't run too long. So Soga's up next. We don't have much from him, but he plays such a huge role in the story.
See, I gotta be real. For me right now, man, I'm between good and great.
I got him at great personally, because I really like his on screen presence. You know, I think he has gravitas, and even though he's not like super deep and nuanced, he's just, like I say, he's a villain where he's not gonna make up schemes. He's gonna tell you what he's gonna do, and he's gonna do it.
Yeah, and again, if we're talking about like what he brings to the table, in regards to like the story itself and the conversations worth having and what's so interesting about the conflict. He's got to be up there, with Kunishige and these other great characters who've added a lot to the story as well.
Yeah, and
So
he's
yeah.
a huge pivot point for like so many things. Like he can turn the tides of the entire story and flip it on its head and be seen as like the good guy again. He could be like viewed as the hero because he has a statue of him, in the world where people, kind of praise him. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens after this. I think that's going to be very telling of everything with him.
Agreed. Yeah.
Next up, we have Hiyuki, or as someone called him earlier, the flame bone chick.
Yo, they fried her. I'm saying,
Yeah. Oh
man.
yeah. Sword Saint. Yeah.
Uh,
Soga is the funkle, the fun uncle.
uh, yeah,
Now
Soga's all right, man.
Hiyuki, I got in great.
Hiyuki, great.
Now Dice, you know this
Mm.
podcast will break up on stream right here if you hurt me. No, I'm just playing. She's Pookie.
Uh, I really like her. I really like her character. So I mean, I guess for the agenda, but
Hey, we could put her in good. We'll put her, but she's going above Sheba. I'll come out swinging on that just for the sake. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Rage just said
look at
you keep
Rage. Look
below
at Rage.
Kazan. You about to make me rage, bro? I'm over here. My draw is live streaming. I'm just playing. Yeah, she does need more screen time. She does need more screen time.
That's it. See, that's it because I feel like she would definitely benefit. And the way she's been set up with Flamebone, the mystery surrounding Flamebone, it almost certainly feels like she's gonna be real relevant real soon. So definitely great eventually.
She said
I
Sheba
think
was
so.
moving, bro. This arc. Sheba's been an Amazon delivery guy.
Yeah, well, he was definitely moving his ass away from
Yeah,
Hanatsumi.
he shit. Yeah, he ain't moving. He wasn't moving last chapter. That motherfucker was sat in that bench shitting himself. He's gonna teleport that bench with him.
He said, "Y'all can take care of this. I'll get I'll take the people outside or
Yeah,
whatever."
that boy sat in that bench. He's like, if I get up, they're gonna see I shit myself. Damn, ready practicing my rage bane game. Hey, look, I respect it because I'm doing the same thing with Sheba and Samura. All right, Hakari, gotta be great.
Yeah, Hawkery, great. He got some of the, or at least one of the best moments of the whole story in the
Chapter
Rakuzaichi.
34, boy. I'm telling you,
Oh,
that's
that
like,
little dude,
true. That changes.
forever.
Yeah, from that point forward, it's like from his awakening to the end is like 10 chapters, and that's some of the best writing in Kagurabachi. Oh,
Yeah,
Shiba's got like validation for what he did. I just personally don't like him all that much. I think he gets glazed too
yeah,
much. You know what I mean? Like, because Hiyuki saved a bunch of people too.
uh, yeah. Gonna start. We're messing, man. We're
Yeah,
messing.
I'm
Shiba's
not.
all
No,
right.
I'm not. I'm just. But
I don't
we,
mind Shiba. I don't mind Shiba's character.
yeah,
Uh,
or if Hiyuki becomes like the princess of Shikoku, that, and then Soga's like, I could smell a Shikoku native. Where are they? And then Hiyuki pulls up.
oh my god, bruh.
All right, Tefuku, I just got mid. Because he don't really, I mean, like, he uses his ability for Hiyuki to get 1v1, sure, but, like, outside of that, he don't really,
He don't really do shit, honestly.
yeah. He's a better version of Moku from the Masumi.
Bro, oh my god. That's
Oh,
fucked.
it be like that. It really be like that. Yeah, I mean, he's just, like I said, his just role in the story isn't that deep. But now Kiora Sazanami, he's a chill guy. Yeah, he is. I'll let you start on Kiora because I'm interested in seeing what you got to say about him.
I mean, Kiora definitely great off the bat.
Okay,
Um,
I agree.
yeah, I mean, it's just like all of Kagurabachi's villains are so. I mean, they've all been nothing short of great. Like realistically, when you think about it, they've all been executed really, really, really well. And he he's Sakuri's father, and like that whole dynamic The thing with his children and the toe, and even the back and forth with Chihiro, the fact that he's not a fighter and like still posed such a presence. Yeah, man. I'm like, I don't have like a bias for the character in terms of like me being a huge fan of him, but I do have to like recognize, like, again, we were talking about greatness earlier. The Rakuzaichi arc was greatness, and he was the villain, like, the
Yeah.
main villain of that whole arc. So you can't take anything away from that.
I think I look at it like this, right? Sojo is more important to the story as like holistically. You know what I mean? Like he plays a bigger part in the entire story. But if you just like take the Rakuzaichi arc in a vacuum to the Sojo arc in a vacuum, and you look at the writing, the Kiora is, is like a better written villain in that context. But when you look at like what Sojo does for like Chihiro going forward and his like narrative importance, Sojo eclipses Kiora in that right, in my opinion. Uh
I can see where you're coming from for sure. Yeah,
yeah,
I don't
but just as
necessarily disagree.
a single arc villain, Kiora was super super great, super super good. Tenri, I mean, I can see Tenri at the bottom of good, but or top of mid. I mean, if I had to add an extra tier here, I think I would put like in between mid and good. I'd put okay.
No, I think Tenri, again, these some of these characters, at least the way I see it, I rank them based on like the impact that they have on other characters. Earlier we were talking about like measuring these characters for what they bring to the story in terms of like, obviously we can't measure somebody like Tenri compared to somebody like Kiora, right? Like, though they were kind of brought together, they kind of play very very clear roles that couldn't be more different. And I feel like the role Tenri plays, especially in regards to Hakuri, right? And like for Chihiro also kind of seeing a striking difference in like the whole family uh dynamic. I think Tenri plays his role like really well, and as a character is just really well written. So good. Not great because it's, again, his role doesn't allow it. But I think definitely good, and just serves the story
Yeah, see, I put
well.
Him and Soya like next to each other, like in terms of like what they do for Hakuri. They're the only important Sazanabe siblings, and the other two are just there.
Yeah, I mean, and I can see what Gunstar is saying in regards to Soya for sure, because he was like the one that bullied Hakuri. But I just feel like with Tenri, there was like a clear contrast between him and Hakuri, and like
But
that difference is very clear.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
ten,
go ahead.
and it's also like they're twins, right? Uh,
Are they? I believe Tenri was younger, but it might have been like he was the younger twin, but I thought he was a year younger.
Let me see. It's been a while since
Um,
I read it. Um,
Yeah, I mean, again, I'm not a fan of the character, but I think is respectable because you see his resolve. What he does with Datanseki for me isn't just a cool power up. It's kind of like the moment that like Chihiro sees that like this is like a child willing to die for his father, and this isn't the way it should be. So like, again, there is like a lot of narrative relevance to it.
okay,
Um,
he's just a year younger than
yeah, a year, yeah, yeah.
Hakuri.
Yeah,
He's
he's the
16,
youngest.
Hakuri.
Yeah, that was part of like Hakuri's kind of whole a complex that like he was supposed to be older, yet like his younger brother was the one going at it, was the one being ruthless, was the one that was like getting all the praise and looking for it. So yeah, it really works for me, man.
And it's the fact that he was always like at competition with Hakuri. Kiora in the
Yeah,
flashbacks was talking to them too, and
exactly.
then like it turns out that Hakuri, I mean, he doesn't know about Hakuri being like having the same power as like the patriarch, but I would have liked to see him like discover that, you know what I mean? Of like, oh shit, the brother I was like shitting on this whole time is actually like a dog.
Yeah, and it makes sense because, like, again, like it would seem like, oh, Tenri was the one shaping up to be the prodigy, but like, oh no, it's actually Hakuri.
Yeah, like so we're saying that like that's a big thing is I think every arc it teach like Chihiro's faced with something that challenges his ideas on what family is, or like a parent, a parent-child dynamic. Like obviously, Sojo introduced the fact that like not everyone's gonna see your father the same way you see him, and like his creations can be used for like war, like destruction. Like it's synchronized with him to destroy the anti-cloud gouger squad, and then like in the Rakuzaichi, he's seeing what a toxic family dynamic looks like. And even Chihiro says, he's like, oh, this family is like fucked. This family is twisted. Like how just indoctrinated the Sazanabe siblings are to their dad, and what they're doing, and what they would go lengths they would go to get their father's attention and love. Just their father's like attention, when Chihiro had his father's attention every day of his life. Like Chihiro wasn't accustomed to that kind of dynamic, and he's faced with that in the Rakuzaichi. He's like, damn, like Hakri was like going through all that, and all these like children are being taught to like do this like evil work just because that's what makes their father happy. All Chihiro had to do was just be there, and Kunishige like saw his son for what he was and loved him for who he was. Kunishige is so good for that, man. That's why he's strong. So strong of a character. Like, even though we don't know a lot about Kunishige, it's just those little like moments. But next we have Mr. Inazuma. I just don't know where to put him. We're gonna get cooked if we put him in mid. I'm just gonna be real. I'm still down for that. I get cooked on the daily. So I'm just making it obvious, saying it.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like he's not necessarily a character worth putting up there, because even though it's crazy that we saw him again before Char, I feel like he just had that one moment, and I think he serves more to like, it's obviously for like the Rakuzaichi, and like he's a sign of like his reunion with his sister is like a sign of success. So like he's not really like a character in terms of like he doesn't do anything. Remind me, like obviously he puts up a bit of a fight against the goons or whatever, but besides that, again it's just all set up. Or
bro, Samura really got riders, bro.
I just great
every time it's
this is
great.
Bro, this is
great.
D the man. What you mean? This is just D the man, bro. This is D the man doing his thing, bro. What's up, D? Nah, the fuck out of here. You lucky he had great. I'm just gonna say that. Lucky he had great.
Nah, but he's the top of great. Like what do they call Jordan? They say Jordan was great. That's how the way I get. I'm gonna get. That's how I'm gonna get through that. I'm gonna just like try and divert the hate. We could just. Next up, we just gonna go. We just know. Best Genus, I guess we can, he does some cool things, but I mean he hasn't really done much, right? I just really want to get to what's after Best Genus, which is Hirohiko.
Yeah, I mean Best Genus mid, I mean with Hishaku.
Yeah, I'll see. So we're saying, and I agree with that.
That's a great point.
That's good, but I mean, that is just gonna make me put him up there to put him in mid, though. I feel like I think we respect him more if we just don't put him up there.
That is such a good point.
Like, not saying like nothing, but I mean, we have like a lot of people get like, we have Homie from Chapter 1 who's just a country bumpkin, and he's affected by the Kuraguri or the Kuragumi or whatever it's called, the gang. I think he's like that dude, this little dude from Chapter 1 that gets saved by Shiba. He's like, he mirrors the everyday man that's affected by sorcery, and these like mafia people just overtaking like these little like cities and stuff, and overwhelming them with like just evil crimes and shit. Like they're hanging people from fucking a bridge and no one's doing anything about it. But that's why the whole point of like Yura's.
Where's Shiba? Just saying.
Shiba's taking a shower, or he's taking a shit. Now it should be at the Who tier. Hey, at least you cooking with that, D. Resin, what's good? What's good? You said how we feel about my goat Natsuki. We getting there. We're going in order. We're gonna kind
Yeah,
of
we'll get to
let's see. Where
Natsuki.
is Natsuki?
Let's go.
Natsuki's at the
Yeah.
bottom. All right, but we have
Well,
Hirohiko, and we have a Hirohiko Glazer right here.
shit. I mean, you know me, bro. That's great. I mean, if I can have two goats,
If I
if I
got,
can have two goats,
bro, and you got Sojo and Natsuki. I mean, and Hirohiko. Excuse me, Hirohiko and Sojo. Like, they're like They are like, aside from Soga, they're like the most like wild, charismatic villains. You know what I mean? They just like you can't like really put a pin on what they're gonna do. Soja will massacre people and then skip to Malu merrily, and have a picnic with a sword. Where Hirohiko,
yeah,
who knows what he has video game references in the Rakuzaichi with Toto and
yeah. No, man. I mean, I'm a Hirohiko Glazer. Don't get me started.
and I think he is destined for more. I do think he's destined for more.
100%, yeah.
Moku, Cheeks. But I'll put him above Kazan. He is a crash out, that's true. Alright. Row, bottom, the very bottom of good. Nah, low-key Hirohiko is goated. That panel talking about his invisible sword skills, then he mimics. Oh yeah, no. Hirohiko was going crazy.
Yeah.
Hirohiko was going crazy until Samura used Suzaku, bro. Until Samura locked in. I mean, but to be fair, Samura is for sure like second strongest in the series.
Yeah, I mean exactly. That's why like I don't, the Hirohiko 0-3 jokes are obviously very warranted or whatever, but like the context behind it is very clear.
No one gets punched in the face better than Hirohiko. Like that man loses with aura. Well, until Samura, but I mean Samura just like, Samura was really wanted to kill. Like I mean, that dude Samura is like crazy crack too. But that like the student of freedom. I mean, Hirohiko stood up against the mega one sword style Reagan style. Like that just that being like that name just shudders across the streets. People like hide.
Not him, bro.
That boy ended a 150-year sword style with a hairpin, starting with a hairpin. And let's see, Hirohiko would have beat Chihiro if Chihiro didn't get a glimpse of Iori using AI White Purity style.
Yeah, I didn't even have to. Yeah, exactly, Junior. Because if it wasn't even for like Chihiro's eyes and Iori being there, he would have probably smoked him. Because it only took him once, while Chihiro was training since like before, going up against Kaguri and Ro was helping him out. Hirohiko just looked at it once. And Chihiro's supposed to be the one with the eyes. But Hirohiko saw it once and said, oh, like this? And fucking whipped that
yeah, he's
shit.
like, wait, this is what you're trying to do? And then he's like, oh, fuck. Maybe I'm not built like that. Maybe I'm not built like this. He's in the elevator like, all right, hold on. Do I twist it? Do I do this? Do I point the thing?
Meanwhile, this motherfucker's out here like,
yeah. Chihiro's over here trying to hit extra buttons to stop the elevator to give him more time to study. All right, Sumi, goat. Break the rules for Sumi. Yeah, but I'm putting her above. Awesome, I'm putting her above Ro. Sorry, that's agenda.
I mean, yeah, we can definitely push that agenda. Motorcycle. Motorcycle. She that one cool spread where she obviously with the motorcycle, Akira slide, Chihiro gets the katana, with the button.
Yeah, fucking eject a katana from a motorbike. What kind of
cold. Kaguri's blade barely grazing her, like just cold shit, man.
And she's like confident too. She's just like, don't worry, he ain't gonna catch us. She's like, I was like, she's just saying shit because Kaguri would have fucking been there, But hey, they're a team.
Like, when she tells Kaguri, like, don't worry, I'm a sorcerer too. Like, oh,
Yeah, Rage. I need that Sumi on the bike coloring. Boy, that's. I used to have a GIF of or a video of her picking me up on her motorbike. You remember that, Dice? I could probably find it, but
Some of the wildest shit,
bro, Sumi, look at her. She got that little tattoo.
She is.
She's carried by the
We
bike
out here
panel.
friggin'.
She's carried
We
by
out
that
here
look, her
yapping
little
about Scooby.
tattoo. Kaguri though, Kaguri super.
Uh,
He's super solid.
yeah, Kaguri is super solid as well. I'm not like another character that I'm not like personally a huge fan of in terms of personal bias for the character himself, but he's cold, man. He's
Yeah,
cold and one of two swordsmen of the Hishaku. So
super
yeah,
important to Chihiro's like development as a swordsman too. You know, giving
yep.
him a reality check, so I think it's pretty safe there. Iori, oh wait, Toto, we got.
Whew. Don't get me started on Toto, bro.
Yeah, I wonder how the Masumi if they have innate sorcery or they're just like scholars, like they just like they learned everything in the library, and they're just kind of more like learned sorcery.
Yeah, because they are ninjas, So I wouldn't be surprised if they don't have any innate sorcery.
Dude, Kaguri could very well still pop up with Subaru's blade at some point. You know, that man with an
Yeah.
enchanted blade because he is a sword master. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, and it makes me like I've thought about it, like why Yura would have Kaguri wield an enchanted blade before Hokuto. Shit, Sojo wielded a Cloud Gouger before Hokuto. I mean, that was part of the deal for him helping him try to stabilize Seki or whatever. But I can't help but wonder that like Kaguri is kind of like the perfect blend because it's very interesting how both Hokuto and Kaguri, they're not just like swordsmen, because we've seen like Samura and Uruha and like even Natsuki, but like Hokuto and Kaguri are like obsessed with sword fighting. But they're like two different kind of obsessed, right? Like Hokuto, he's in it for the thrill, right? Like he likes his life on the line.
That's why I don't think he's gonna use an
Kaguri,
enchanted blade.
no, for sure. No, and I can see that, but I can definitely see that. But I'm wondering in terms of like how Yura might have visualized them in terms of like, because think about it, Hokuto with an enchanted blade would be a killer.
Oh
But I
yeah.
think that it's more to that. And then Kaguri, that's exactly what I'm trying to say. Whereas Kaguri, he's like a purist of the art itself, and that would almost like lend itself, I believe, perfectly for merging with an enchanted blade. I mean, shit, you kind of see it with like how he's all superstitious at walking around with it just because Sojo told him. So I feel like Yura saw it, like he saw that like Kaguri's obsession, but coming from like a different place was kind of like the perfect approach to merge with an enchanted blade. Whereas Hokuto, he's kind of like already a smoke demon with or without it, and like it's probably not worth giving him one, even if it sounds like crazy, just because there's other members like Yuhiko that he sees like more potential in wielding an enchanted blade. And we know Yura doesn't miss. Like we just know he doesn't miss. He called out Yuhiko mastering an enchanted blade quickly, and I've said this a lot of times, many times, how in the Bloodshed Hotel, Chihiro recognizes how Yuhiko's starting to get a grasp of Kamiyuri immediately. So
Yeah, and
Yura knows what he's doing, man.
I think it's also just like, you know, as you said, Hokuto with an enchanted blade would go crazy, but it's more about like saying things like in character. Like it's not in character for Hokuto to use like, like because he was interested in fighting Uraha, but Kaguri is a purist of the sword. Like he cares about the sword
Yeah.
styles, the teachings. Basically just everything you said was I think spot on. It's just more about what's being in character, and there might just be like even looking back at like talking about the innate sorceries of certain characters. Just because they may have one, we may not actually get to see it because it's just not in the purview of like Hokuzono's plan for the story, and we may just get that information like supplementary like volume extras and stuff. But we almost hit 90 minutes. We got about 20 minutes left. We don't have much left actually because there's a lot of fodder to skip through. But we have Toto next up. That's your girl. Dice loves him some Toto.
Bro.
Dice is a Toto for those who know.
let me keep it PG.
PG.
Yeah, Totoro. I'm a fan, man. I'm a fan of Totoro. I would love to see. Yeah,
He's
you gonna
putting
say
her in
something?
cheeks because he wants to see the cheeks. You fucking nasty
Stop
boy.
it! No, 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 no. No. Let's
Where
be real.
I'll let
I gotta
you
be real. I like a character.
wherever you say, I'm gonna put her. I'm not gonna put any extra stuff on it.
Oh, this is the one. This is the one you can't veto. Is that, or is that
Oh no,
supposed to be the goat?
Sojo was your. I'm just not. I'm just gonna
Oh,
let you.
okay.
I'm just gonna let you. I'm gonna let you cook on this because that's your girl, and I got to put Sumi in good.
Yeah, give me Toto and good then. I'll take a Toto and good,
And look,
please.
just for gender, I'm gonna put her above Ro, but under Sumi.
Oh man, she's tight with Hirohiko. She's moving like what the Hishaku needs. She's there. She calls shit out like it is. Like, bro,
And she
don't even
playful.
get me
She
started, bro.
just playful. Like it's like here you go
Yeah,
to her,
bro.
go hide, and she's just like okay.
Okay,
Next up we have Iori.
she's a vibe, bro.
I think she's solid and good because
Mm,
she's a huge like important character for like Samura, and I think she's a good parallel to like what Chihiro's life could have been like if he chose to like surrender, if he had a choice to surrender his father, like the memories with his father for a normal teenager life. Yuri's a good parallel for like to redefine or recontextualize or steal his resolve of saying like no, I want the memories of my dad. I'll go down this path.
yeah, and for a minute there, I was kind of like debating if like she was worth putting in great, but like nah, that's a bit too far. We had issues like early on, at least in the week to week, like the week to week. And I don't know if issues is the right word, but we definitely like we had some opinions in regards to like the whole execution of it was specifically the EI White purity reveal, right, of her having trained, and then obviously, it's we get the flashbacks, and that ages really well. So definitely like solid, just nothing short of good for sure. Uh,
I think it
it,
was
it was one of those
jarring
things.
at first.
Yeah, it was one of those things where I remember, I think it was we were just getting started with the pod as well. So it might have been like one of those first things that we said like, yo, we're not really feeling it right now, but we're gonna let Hokazono cook. And literally he built it out through the flashbacks. He built that relation with Samura, between Yori and Samura, or at least finished, kind of
Yeah,
fleshing it out.
yeah, because
Really good stuff.
when she awakens, that's when we get the flashbacks, and then that's when she awakens, right? No, no,
Yeah,
that's
but
right.
then I believe we get more flashbacks, if I'm not mistaken. It's like we had seen a bit, but then I believe it's after her awakening. I might be getting this all wrong, but I don't think so because I believe it kind of aged for us in time. Um, Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't know. Now you got me second guessing. I'll let chat kind of set us straight if we're kind of butchering the whole thing. But either way, she's a good character. It's not going to
Yeah,
change my opinion.
yeah. I mean, everything and like
Yeah.
she's a strong character. Like her moments with Samura after the whole fight. You know, yeah. See, like Dita Man said, if an issue gets resolved in the later chapters, is it really an issue anymore? Like exactly,
No,
it's
exactly.
okay
It
to
isn't.
question
It
things. We like Iori now. I mean, we didn't hate her before. It's more just like that moment was a little bit jarring.
Yeah, no, and like, and again, like I can only speak for how we felt in the moment. It was the same thing with the malediction reveal. But I remember telling you that I went back and reread the Swordbearer's assassination arc and like binge read it and had like a completely different experience, especially after like D the man says like a lot of the earlier issues had kind of like aged had kind of like aged from being issues, if I can say it like that. So yeah, I was only speaking to the moment itself.
Uh,
Swordbearer's assassination arc is probably one of the best arcs.
oh yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah. And
so
I
and they're
mean,
all
and
peak,
it
right?
was
So
she unlocked. Yeah, I remember she unlocked the AOY period. Her memories did the AOY period style, which gave Chihiro the win over Hirohiko. And then that's we get the like her face and like we see Chihiro's face kind of like oh shit, and then that's when we get the flashback and seeing it like step through like everything, and
Yeah,
her trainings, like how she trained, like
exactly.
modeling after Samura. And really, by the way, I just want to say the person I think I hate the most in Kagurabachi is her fuck ass teacher. Like fuck that dude. That
Oh
is the
yeah,
one. He
where
gotta
is he?
die. He
Where
gotta
is he?
die.
Where
Is
is
he
he?
in?
Where is he? Let's put him up here.
Yo, Bing. Let me see. I,
Resin, you cooking by the way? You
I,
cooking, Resin? Just saying.
all right, but we just continue
Angelo,
on.
yeah,
All right,
yeah, yeah.
we more bathhouse sojo would be lit. We got okay. We got the the Chihiro cosplayer, Ikura.
Oh man.
Is it wrong if I put him in
I
cheeks but still
mid.
above Moku? Or you want to
Shit,
put him
I
in
was being
mid?
generous putting him
Uh,
in mid. Yeah.
all right, we'll put him in
Because for
mid. We'll put him in
Yori's
mid.
character, he's the one that triggered Yori's
Bro,
awakening,
he looks
and
like a
like her awakening
thumb.
was kind of cool.
He looks like a
He
thumb in
does
that in
look
his
like a
little
thumb.
picture. All right, we got
And
another
like imitating
fraud.
another man's scar is about like the most
Sip the tip. Well,
ridiculous
hey,
thing you can do.
Ro wears the same glasses just because Samura does. So I mean, who's the
And
big? Who
even
sips the tip the most?
I mean, I guess, but even then, like glasses are glasses, right? Like you can kind of like wave that off. But like emulating another man's scar, like fucking drawing it on your face. What are we doing, bro?
And that boy was and he was at that point he was like massacring people in the theater. By the way,
Yeah, Chihiro was viewed as a like mass murderer, mind you,
and
and
he
he
was
was
like,
out
he's
there
moving
apologizing,
me.
like sympathy.
I would. He's like me for real. I was like, yeah, kill more. No one
He's
kills Spotter better than
misunderstood.
Chihiro. All right, next we got the grizzly bear hunter
Uh,
Itsuo Shirikai. He's the interesting
uh,
one. I mean, I just have him in good. I mean, he's not really a character. Like we know very little about him. It's just more like his position in the world. I
See,
mean, he
this is
created
another
Highway Purity
one
style,
of
you know.
yeah, this is one of those characters that like literally not too long ago, a couple of minutes ago, you were talking about like characters and things that take place in Kagurabachi that feel like they could be expanded on, but they kind of already play their part. And as much as like many people are saying like, oh, Itsuo Shirikai, like he might pull up like eventually or this and that, like you know, he for all intents and purposes, like if he's never like if he never actually pops up in the story or is never mentioned again in any sort of like meaningful way, like you said, he already created the EI Purity style. He was already said to be Samura's sensei. He also trained Uruha. Like his legacy is already there. There's Kiri's character.
Yeah,
Um,
we just not gonna see no
so
real
who
time
knows?
characterization. It's more like he's left a stamp on the series, in the past, and
Yeah,
it's just, it's carried forward, and it's heavy. But like he could be
yeah.
that character where we don't see anymore, and people are gonna be at the end of the series, man, Hokuzono, it's a missed plot point. That's what they're gonna say. It's a plot hole. That's the type of shit that people are gonna be on, bro. It's a plot
They call him
hole.
they call him misogyny man, bro.
Yeah, yeah, he's kind of fat, and it's about speed. The misogyny missile in Kagurabachi.
Uh,
Um,
I'm dead, man.
Now we do have the central security guy.
The vessel core or
Yeah,
whatever.
where you want to put him?
He
Oh, and I
had
want to
one
say
cool chapter.
1 second. I want to say if Itsuo does pop up, it's purely I think from a training aspect. I don't think we're gonna see him pull up and fight. I don't.
Okay.
But yeah, how you? I
I
mean,
mean,
yeah,
shit. Soga might sniff his ass out and see
yeah.
him as an op. And
Ugh, you gonna sniff his ass.
just
Oh,
saying.
and Jello's in the chat talking about he wants to see Sojo in a bath, bro.
We know he does.
Yeah,
Yeah, Gunstar. Vesselman stood on business. I was about to say, like, even though he only had one chapter, it was like a good chapter. And so again, if we're being consistent with how we're ranking these characters, or at least most of them, um, I would put him in good. I would put him in good.
all right, I'll let you cook.
Because the whole assault on Kamunabi HQ is just a banger arc, and a lot of it rests on like what's going on with the barrier and the whole thing with the vessel and Yuki Sada and that back and forth, and like his backstory was solid. That whole kind of misdirection with him only doing it for the money was really good, kind of funny as well, and I even said like relatable. So yeah, good shit.
Fair. I'll let you cook. I agree with that. D the man's going crazy on Itsuo in the chat. Good character, but Hesmer just great, bro. He's top of great though. All right, let's see what we got next. Kier. All right, we got Jello's girl, Kiri. Put her in good, right behind Itsuo, or right in front of Itsuo, right behind Itsuo.
Shit, put Kiri in great, like right next to Samura.
Oh.
I'm thinking. Because,
Oh
no, I'm
yeah.
just kidding.
Put her above Samura.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, good. Definitely above her grandpa because she's already done more, or at least on panel. Let
On
me just
panel,
say.
yeah.
It's interesting, right? Like the difference between the two, how one is like built off legacy and the other one has not obviously not as much, but has done a lot
Overthrow
more.
it. Yeah, she's trying to overthrow. Like, even though she fucks with her grandpa, she's got to prove it.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I see her as like Mugen from Samurai Champloo. Like, if she learns how to break dance, imagine her just spinning on her head with that big ass sword.
Bro, I low key like obviously Hirohiko has the enchanted blade, but like without it, Hirohiko's invisible blade style versus her freestyle. Like I've said this before, they're my two favorite techniques. So I also think they're like kind of similar.
I fixed it,
And
D the man. I fixed it, bro. I'm not like Itsuo. Oh my goodness. I'm getting fucking Zenin allegations.
Shurikai allegations.
And imagine like Kiri just like Hirohiko is just teleporting her, using the storehouse and shit to like move her around while she's doing
Hakuria. Yeah.
All right, we got a bunch of fodder here. Who's next? Oh,
yeah, we got the fucking Shigi brothers. Hey, get that shorty from the Rakuzaichi up there.
Which one?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, we also have Earbay, but you see what?
The one that was bidding. Earbay, nah, leave Earbay out of this.
Now he is Tibby's favorite character. Shut up, Jello. He's not. Hey, Sukuna is my goat. And hey, Sukuna, he sees everyone the same. Are you strong or not? Now,
wait, hold on. Who's that up there? Who?
That's Dad Bod.
Who's that dude up there? Who?
You know it is. Ibiki Misaka, bro. Ibiki motherfucking Misaka, bro.
Why the fuck is that dude up there, bro? Why is he up there, bro? When you put him up there, did you just put him up there?
Yeah, I just did.
I was about to be like, ain't no way this snuck.
Explain the body pillow then, Joe. This dude, he's trying to get me. He's trying to cancel me before I even get started on my little YouTube journey.
Yo, get Ibuki's fat ass. Wait, we not body shaming here. I'm sorry. Washed ass out of here.
Hey, Sukuna, where's the women and children? Sukuna is one of the few that actually looked at Maki as like a challenge and like respected her power. D the man's in here virtue signaling.
Cook him, D the man. Cook him.
All right, we have Yuki Sada. We at the tail end of this thing.
Yuki Sada, man. Good.
Yeah, I think he's like. I can't wait to see Soga kill him and show us how to murder an immortal bot, someone with an immortal body.
It would be such like a wild way to get started with the Magatsumi's reign. Like, yep, just 17-year-old capped. Like, we know he was like about to start with Hakuri either way. So like he's starting with a child. He don't mind starting with a child. It's crazy.
Yuki Sada, yeah, you love Yuki Sada too. You think Yuki Sada is your son, right?
Oh,
that one, yeah. You're just imagine Yuki Sada as a baby in the other room, like when that flashback of his wife, and then the baby gets destroyed, but then regrows his body, and you're like, oh shit, my son's really built different.
Don't give D the man any ammunition.
Yeah,
I'm good.
Next thing is like, oh, it's fridging. Bingo, I got mid.
Yeah, the only thing he has is a cool sorcery.
And I don't even think it's that
That's
cool.
about
I
it.
mean, it's it does damage. Like it's
It's
cool that
cool.
it is a debuff too. It's like it could fuck you up, and it's a debuff if you destroy it.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. It's cool. It's just cool. Like there's nothing else to it. Like I don't think it's anything else in particular. Like
Yeah, like we
that's
giving
cool.
him that allowance. And then the last
Yeah.
one is Natsuki. Like
Oh, Natsuki ended up being the last. Oh shit.
yeah, saving the worst for last. I'm just playing. I like Natsuki. He's not as good as his brother though.
Well, I was about to tell you, he's going right in front of his brother, bro.
She. I'm gonna have to move him. I'm gonna have to move Ibiki down. I'm okay with moving Ibiki down just to make sure that Natsuki doesn't go that high up.
Wherever you put Ibiki, just put Natsuki right in front of him.
All right, I'll put it like that. Ibiki.
The perfect example of when like the younger brother, like this is so meta, is everything the older brother couldn't be. Just say, nah. Let me
all
stop.
right,
Let me
y'all.
stop.
All right, now. Don't get Ibiki fought in the war against Soga. Prime Soga.
Enchanted Blade wielder.
Yeah,
I know.
Ibiki fought against Prime Soga. Natsuki's over here fighting against the bargain bin Hishaku fighters. Oh shit!
Well, talking about bargain bin.
Yeah, you're just for agenda, But no, man, I'm putting Ibiki in great. I'm controlling this bitch. But now I will let you cook. Do you think I'll let you cook with Natsuki good or great?
No, I honestly, good or great.
I'm gonna move Ibiki down to good, but it's gonna hurt me.
Yeah, no. If we're not mean like off, like joking aside. Damn, see, this is like Natsuki is like the biggest in betweener so far because I think like putting him at good is definitely an understatement when we got like fucking barrier vessel.
Is it though?
I think so, man. I think so. Because again, like you can't glaze.
He was definitely the Ibiki's design in that flashback goes too hard. but Natsuki specifically.
Well, the story of the brothers, I'm not just thinking about Natsuki's entrance. I'm thinking of the backstory of him being the younger brother of an enchanted blade wielder.
Lesser than Ibiki.
Which is like a stop. It's just like a unique perspective. Like up to that point, I don't think anybody had considered, let's see a perspective from a sibling of an enchanted blade wielder. So it was like a very fresh perspective. The backstory with Ibiki just works of them like being a duo and whatever, and like the whole bitterness of Natsuki as a character, and like him being bitter with like his brother because of like what like that whole quote that they had about like even the slightest weakness can spell defeat or whatever, and how that comes around full circle. And then on top of that, you add his dynamic with Uruha. Yeah, bro, like the shit. I just convinced myself. Put him in great.
Let me cook for a second. Care. Let me cook.
no, I'm not gonna let you cook.
This man, right? So he was fighting like he was a part of the 4-way, like the 2v2 death match, basically. I mean, ain't no one died in it, but
what are we doing here?
He's the only one that was like using his sorcery in that fight.
No, he wasn't.
Bro,
he got Hokuto used his sorcery.
Hokuto barely used his sorcery. I'm talking about the 4-way 2v2 fight. Hokuto did block him, but once Hokuto knew his sorcery, and they was like fighting, Natsuki was the only one, and then Hokuto was like, "Oh, I guess we're fighting for real." Like Uruha was just like doing his thing. Yura isn't even a swordsman, and this dude's just like using double swords. He's a sword master, or I don't want to say he's a sword master, but I mean he is a sword master, trained, and he's using his sorcery, like lightning sorcery, at that against like these two dudes who aren't like spamming their sorcery. And one of them isn't even a swordsman.
But see, that's bullshit, because if it wasn't for Natsuki, Uruha doesn't lock in.
Oh, wait, let me give you Natsuki. Let me give you how not important Natsuki is. when it was like during those like rough art chapters, motherfucking Hokuzono just like scribbled him in with like permanent marker instead of inking him.
Nah, do
You
not
know what I'm
use
talking about.
Hokuzono's lack. No, do not use Hokuzono's lack of sleep against my goat.
Uruha was inked in.
Well, he did him first. He did him
He did him
first.
first.
It was already...
He's like he got sleep. He was yawning after he got tired right after the Uruha inking. He is like that. Now we're scaling Hokuzono's sleepiness. But look, for you,
nah, man.
For you, cause I fuck with you a little bit, just a little bit, Dice.
Just a little bit. I can appreciate that.
I'll put him in great because I know that's your homie. But Gunstar,
great,
you got me.
Ban him.
Yeah, 3 times using a lightning sorcery against a non-swordsman, and then Hokuto didn't even really use his sorcery after that first time. Once he knew what
Hokuto said his swordplay was nice though. Stop fucking playing with me, bro. He got the Uruha wing too. He got the Uruha. Bro, it's Hokuto. He wouldn't just do that to be nice.
I don't think I've ever heard Dice be this passionate before, y'all.
He gave Natsuki the Uruha wing.
I mean, Hokuto's also winking at old ladies, bro. We can't trust Hokuto's judgment. Nah, I'll put him in great. I'll put him in great. There's a lot of characters with white hair in this story, I feel like. Well, I mean, I guess the Sazanami clan all got white hair. Hokuto got pinkish white hair. D the man.
Yeah, here he goes.
Sorry, bro. Natsuki, in my opinion, Natsuki's he's real good. Like, and that should be he's introduced as just like he's the same role as Kiri. He's literally done just like he just fought. I'm not saying I'm saying he's stronger than Kiri, but I'm talking about they both hold the same position. They both hold the same position.
See, I don't think so though, because like Kiri didn't have the backstory that he got.
No, I'm talking about their position in the Kabunabi. They're both like they're both.
I'm sorry. Yes.
Whoa, bro, don't come for me like that.
Which is crazy, by the way. I would also be mad if I was not like having the same.
Yeah, like
oh come on.
I'm just saying.
She's nice, but you know, Jesus. Does she even have a sorcery that we've even seen? Like, no, not yet, at least.
I was like the fact that and Natsuki didn't do it didn't seem like he did like significant damage. Like when you're looking at the 4-way deadlock and they just standing next to each other, Natsuki definitely feels like the odd man out. I'm sorry.
No, he does not.
He does, bro.
He does not, bro. There's absolutely no fucking way.
Imagine being the only person that can use lightning, right? And you don't get no like definitive blows.
Bro, but you're talking like he's not up against demons here. Like, what are we doing? Like,
I'm just saying, bro. I'm saying that's why I know, but that's why I feel like he's the odd man out, though. I'm just saying because of the fight he's in.
No, they all monsters. They all monsters.
Yeah, and he's not a monster. He's not built like that. He's a baby monster. He's Mike Wazowski.
No, he's not. If anything, Uruha was the odd man out. He peeped that shit. He gave everybody their credit and said, I need to lock the fuck in after looking around.
Natsuki was the least.
It was Uruha the one that.
Natsuki was the least damaged because they wasn't worried about him. They wasn't worried about him. They're like, just don't worry about little bro. They were little bro in him.
Natsuki didn't lose his fingers. Natsuki was not.
That's because Uruha was doing the heavy lifting. Uruha was like carrying him, bro. It's like, bro, Uruha was like, if Uruha wasn't so nice, Uruha would have been like, bro, I need you to step up, fam. Like, bro, they know Kabunabi's fighting force, the Hishaku, going in because of Kazan and all that. They're aware. They was not worried about Natsuki. They just wasn't.
No, what you mean? They tried to use Natsuki to get Hokuto to go.
They was not where they called Hokuto for Uruha. Let's not say Natsuki did it. Natsuki was just
only when they found out he was alive. At first, Hishaku was like, "Oh, not even the younger brother of," and he got cut out.
Like Natsuki was just like, "Hey guys, can I play?" And they're like, "Oh, I guess we need one more for even teams."
they were no, honestly, no, that is a good point. Like, no joking around. They were little broing him for sure. But that also plays into like Natsuki's whole character about always feeling like he has a chip on his shoulder and always feeling like he's overlooked. Like that definitely happened for sure.
Yeah.
Which was hilarious, by the way. But it just has to do with like his character and why he was also like just going try hard. But yeah, bro, you can't convince me, bro. Natsuki's that guy.
Uruha would
Natsuki's
put
that guy.
Natsuki down.
Nah, bro. Natsuki called his ass out, bro. He called out Hokuto for fucking being a fraud. He said, "You trying to go at Uruha, who hasn't even been in shape. You were like fucking bitching about having taken on a washed Misaka. How about Uruha, who was also chilling in the hot springs for the last I don't know how many years, right?
I mean, and Uruha
Right?
still outperforming Natsuki.
Right.
Uruha was the demon, bro. They was
After
like
he struck the Batman pose, maybe
the Batman was just locked in. I appreciate the agenda, but he was get like I mean, at least you could say he was little bro. That's enough for me. Because he came in,
Yeah,
you're gonna die, bitch.
No,
who?
he was definitely getting little, bro.
Yeah, he's
No,
like,
yeah, like
they were
sure.
like, who are you? He comes out, I'm like, you're gonna die or some shit. Like, so?
And he was mad as fuck. He's like, hey, why am I the only one using my sorcery?
Yeah, he's like, wait, hold on. Are y'all guys not using y'all sorcery? They're like in the fort, like, what the fuck? Like he's using.
He did get that. Yeah, I can't argue with that, man. It was funny. It was hilarious.
For you, I'll leave him in great because I ain't gonna lie, he is a handsome man. He's an edgy. I'm usually into the edgy characters, but that boy came in thinking he was about to. He thought he was coming in swinging the big D, but that man got the short sleeve. He got the short sleeve penis. That's what he got.
Everybody else, he saw everybody else unsheath that thing.
Yeah, and he's quick. He's like, wait, y'all got cheats?
Oh man,
but this was fun. I think
that was such a banger fight. By the way, that was probably the most unique fight of Kagurabachi so far.
Choreography
like
was
there
fun.
will probably not be. Oh yeah, dude. Like, and maybe like Hokuzono still has like a lot of shit up his sleeve, which I have no doubt. But I wouldn't be surprised if we see nothing like that fight again, right? Like we'll see Enchanted Blades going crazy and whatnot, but I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see like a 4-way like this, or at least like a 2v2.
Yeah, no Enchanted Blades.
No Enchanted Blades, just hardcore swordsmen, just people with like chips on their shoulders. Like everybody had something to prove. Like, because the way Hokuzono set that up was just so beautiful. Like, obviously, Yura was the one that we had like the least on at that point, and now that we have like his whole backstory, it also like makes that whole fight feel even better because we know why Hokuto was there, we know why Uruha was there, we know why Natsuki was there, and now that we know why Yura was there, like everybody was really giving it their all, and it felt like it. It felt like it.
Yeah, Rage. It is the most recent volume cover. Natsuki got his official coloring. Yeah, no, for real. Yeah. And like, Yura was basically most likely a mailman, and he's out here doing duking it out with AI White Puri style. Natsuki, and Natsuki's just there. He's just there. I heard Streets are saying they call Natsuki the Moku of the Kabunabi.
No,
let me stop.
Saying that. I don't know what streets you've been on, bro. Streets is not saying that, bro.
Who would win in the oil up contest? Ibiki Misaka, and yes, that's even with his dad bod. I don't want to hear nothing otherwise.
This is Poe.
Of course, this is Poe's coming in here with one hand. Poe's watching the stream with one hand, y'all. Watch out for Poe. You guys pull your pants up, Poe. When you watch our stream, bro, pull your pants up.
That's that energy I need.
But there's some, I think this was a difficult, just because there's so many solid characters. Is hard to and we only gave ourselves 3 GOAT characters, because I definitely would be okay with like Samura going and GOAT, Hokuto the Diddy of Kagurabachi. Okay, buddy.
What are we doing?
Who's more of a fraud, Sengoku or Natsuki? That's a good question. I think they're both equal. I think I got no hands right now. I'll let someone do it,
Uh,
twin. Damn, he's doing that Azami. That boy Poe,
Jesus,
Poe
bro.
got that Azami timing right now.
Oh,
Oh man, but this is lit. We gotta wrap
fuck.
this up though. We gotta. It's getting a little
Yeah.
late. Christmas Eve is tomorrow. Hope everyone has a good holiday. We might upload this as a video, honestly, because it went pretty smooth. I don't know. We'll see. I'll see. Dice actually yells at me and spits on me when we're not recording, y'all.
Why, why are
So,
you saying this? This is the second time you say this shit, bro.
dude, I'm just telling people what it is. Me and Dice live far away from each other, but I can feel the smacks coming through the microphone.
You ruining my PR, bro.
I'm trying to get him
Uh,
canceled. Nah, but
uh,
what's up, Slat? We next, there's no chapter this week. So, Azami and Hokuto, yeah, that would have been real cool to see. I'm interested in seeing. I wonder why going back to this real quick. I wonder why Hokuto, like, how many puppets he can make. Imagine him just flooding, like, the battlefield with puppets, or like 3 of them, and then you also got to deal with Hokuto. That.
yeah, I mean, I've been saying that I would love to see him fight alongside his puppets. I would imagine. I don't know why I have the feeling that he could summon no more than like 3 or something. It's just like I don't know, like my head canon right now. Yeah. But like him fighting alongside him, just because of how lethal he already is, even if they're just like bodies, right? If they're like enough to like
Natsuki's
distract or
puppet
cause some
level.
damage. Oh my.
My bad, brother.
Oh no, but yeah, but I would love to see Hokuto fight alongside his puppets because he said he says he controls them remotely, which could really mean anything. But like, is he capable of fighting alongside them? He must be because they were at Kuni, like he had a puppet at Kunishige's while he was dealing with Ibuki. So imagine that. Imagine how washed Ibuki was. That
Hold on, we
Hokuto was
not
out
doing
here.
this. I gotta nip
Fucking
this in the bud early. Hold on, we not gonna take a jab at my boy Ibiki, the rawest motherfucker in Kagurabachi. He has a dad bod, okay? He had
Hokuto was out here
he was stress
working from
eating.
home. He was working from home while he was fucking dueling Ibuki Misaka, bro. Fuck out of here, bro.
Bro,
Do not even.
I bet you
Do not
Ibiki
even.
had the females coming over, stopping over at his place though.
Bro. Okay, bro. Okay, bro.
I'm telling you, I'm a straight man and I'm married, but if Ibiki popped up, I ain't gay, but hey, Ibiki is Ibiki.
We know I ain't gay, but hey, gotcha.
Exactly, you're is literally a salaryman. You're is a mailman. I love Hiyuki, so I mean, I am one of the glazers of Hiyuki. But happy holidays, everybody! I do appreciate y'all coming out. I really enjoy streaming. I know Dice has fun with streaming.
This was fun, very fun.
Yeah, we do plan to do more, and we don't know. I'm not sure if we're gonna do a video this coming week, just because like we have an idea to do one, but we're gonna see how the week goes, because we've been me and Dice have both been kind of burning it on both ends on our main channels and this one. But we'll let y'all know in a community post.
For sure. Whatever we do, we'll end up letting them know. And yeah, either way, we'll be back either for another stream or yeah, I feel like whether it's the special episode or another stream, we'll definitely be doing something.
Yeah, before the year's over with, before like the actual new year starts, we'll have at least one video or one stream left.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night. Have a happy holidays. Peace.
Peace. Happy holidays.